Hello and welcome to the Tech Explorers channel. In today's video, we will be looking at a very crucial topic as far as job hunting is concerned, and that is the topic that helps us to learn how we could create a CV or a resume, okay, in a space of 30 minutes max, all right? Now, I'll be introducing us to a platform that has helped me create a simple yet very professional CV, and that is called Job Hero. And that's the platform you're seeing right on my screen at the moment. All right. What to do to get to this particular website is simply Google search jobhero.com. All right, jobhero.com, and I will be dropping the link in the description of this video. The link that brings you to this exact page, I'll drop it in the description of the video so that you can just proceed from there. So you can either, once you have arrived at this page, you can either sign in if you have an account like myself, or you can come down here to click on sign up if you don't have an account. All right. So to sign up, just click on sign up and then it takes you through the process of signing up. All right. So here you're told you want to create your CV. You just click on create my resume and it takes you to the process of how you could create your resume. All right. So in this case, it's asking you, it's assuming that this is your first time. All right. But this is obviously not my first time. So if this is your first time, it wants to help you create your CV. What kind of CV are you creating? How many years of experience do you have? You don't have an experience, perhaps you're just a fresh graduate out of school, or you're just a high school certificate holder, and you don't have a job work experience. You can always go for no experience. The good thing with Job Hero is they know exactly how to craft the CV that matches or corresponds to your years of experience. So they want to know how many years have you worked for or how many years you have worked for. If you don't have an experience, go for no experience. If it's less than 3 years, you can choose that and then click as it applies to you. All right. So let's say, for instance, I don't have an experience. So I can go for no experience. All right. And you can see the next question is, are you a student? You can either say yes or no. And so that is how Job Hero just continually brings up a pop-up that helps them understand the user so that they know exactly what kind of resume that would fit your person, okay, based on your experience. All right, so in this case, I don't want to go through this part because I'm not a student. So let's just say I have about 5 to 10 years of experience. All right, and as soon as I click on that, it gives me a template, all right? And I have more than enough templates to choose from. Okay, so these are recommended templates. If you click on all, you'll see all the templates that are available, all right? There are different templates based on the different requirements of different industries, all right? Some templates here are European templates where your CV has to carry a picture. Some are not, okay? So you just have to look for the template that works for your country or your industry or whatever it is that you're applying for. There are a series of templates here, all right? So you just have to choose the one that works for you to know exactly what you need. All right, so we'll say, let's say I want to go with a very simple template, all right? Very simple template, which is something like this. So I'll click on select template. You can also preview if you want to, but I'll just go straight to select the template, all right? Or let's see how it looks like so you can have a view of what the template actually is. So you can click on preview if you want to preview different templates so that you're sure of the one that you really want to go for. All right, so here we are back to the templates. You can click on preview and it shows you exactly how this template looks like. Okay, so I'll click on preview now. And then here it is. This is what the template looks like. Okay, you can see the title of the template is modern, and then this is a very simple template. If you're not satisfied with this, you can check other templates. You can see this is another one. These are just different previews of the different templates they have. This is another one. I'm just using the arrow, all right, to move between different templates. This is another one. Click on the arrow, it just keeps juggling between the different templates, all right? So if you find the one that suits you or that appeals to you, you then go ahead and then click on select template. You can also change the colors if you want, okay? You can change the color of this template. You can change it to Clever Blue. You can see the name there. It automatically change the template to Clever Blue, or I can change it to Delight Mint, all right? It will change. Usually it changes these writings, all right? I will change it to Standout Rugby. Okay, you can see it's changing the color of the font. That's basically what it changes, not the background, because if you change the background, it may become uh, illegible. It may not be read, all right, or easy to read per se. So you want to go with whatever works for you, preferably white and black is okay. But if you feel you don't want to, you can just use the template or the default color that comes with it. So once you're satisfied with what you're seeing, you click on select template. As soon as you select the template, the Job Hero website will automatically load the template for you. Then it asks you if you have a CV to submit already, you can upload it, okay? Or you can create from scratch. So here is the place where you can click on to upload a CV, or you create a new CV altogether. Preferably if you have a CV, like I said, just click on upload, and then you have the option to browse either your phone. You can do this on your mobile phone, and you can do it on your PC, your computer. So if you know the location of your CV, just click on browse. It will then take you to your file history, okay, where you can then go ahead to search where the template is, or the CV that you already have is actually on your PC or your mobile phone. If you don't have it on your mobile phone or it's in your email, you can always go over to your email, download it into your mobile phone, and then search it with this option. All right, search it out on your mobile phone and then click this open option. So I'll just give you a quick example. So right here, I'm under my download section, even though I already have some Job Hero CVs that I already made. I just want to give you an instance so that you understand exactly what this is about. So give me a moment to pick up a CV, and we'll be good to go. So I'll select one of these CVs that I already have. These are my old CVs, so I just want to use either of them as an option. So you can either upload a Word document or a PDF file. Either one works, okay? So let's say I choose this PDF file. You can see it has picked up the CV. Once it appears here, you can then click on next. If you don't have a CV, like I said, use the other option where you have to create a CV from scratch. The only difference is you will have to type out everything from beginning to the end. So that can be a little tedious. So better still, if you already have a CV, just head over to the CV, search out the CV, and then upload it. So the Job Hero would automatically pick up the information from your CV, just as you can see on my screen. It will pick up the information that is already present on your CV and try to structure them so that you can use it to create another CV on Job Hero that is perfectly fitted for professional submissions. All right. So the essence of this page now is to check that everything is aligned in the proper place. All right. So your first name, there may not be a space for any middle name. So if you have more than one name, you can always put in both names in the first name, all right? Like I do, Paris Matrolino is my first name and my middle name, respectively, and the last name is Natsu. So you can use this and then check to be sure that everything is perfectly fitted, the email address, the phone number, the city, and so on and so forth. If everything is cool to go, you want to head over to the next, okay, which is here, work history. All right, once we click on work history, it's asking us to now fill our work history. So we are good to go. We click on next. It then begins to bring out all your work history. You can see all the work history so far. It will pull them out and arrange them chronologically according to how you arranged them on your previous CV. So what you want to do is to check out to be sure that the dates are properly arranged. Okay, if they are not arranged, you want to click on this pencil icon on each of them to edit them. Okay, so this pencil icon is to edit them. If you want to take out some job history that you don't want to appear on your CV, use the second option, which is the basket, and that is the delete. This basket icon is a delete option. All right, if I click on it, it will automatically delete that row of job history that I have on. And for any reason, if you think that one job history is misplaced, all right, according to the chronological order, meaning it was not properly placed where it should be, you use the third icon, which is like a plus sign across. Use it to drag. Okay, double click on it to drag, or just click on it with your mouse and hold it down to drag that particular job history to the proper location. All right, as soon as you do that and release the mouse, it will automatically change the location and the numbering, as you can see done on my screen presently. Okay, so that is basically what these three icons are for. And if you had gone through all of them to be sure that they are properly placed and everything in them is fine, you just scroll all the way down and click on next to education. Or if you feel you just recently got a job and you want to add it to the job history that you have, you can use this option down here, add another position. Once you click on it, it enables you or takes you through the processes to add another job history for yourself. Once you're done, you want to click on next to education. Okay, now it's telling us that we are moving forward to education. You click on next. It does the same thing. It brings out all your education accordingly. All right, please don't follow this particular step. Your education should strictly be your degree certifications or your masters or your PhDs, doctorate, or whatever it is, not certifications. These are two different things. All right, I once made a mistake thinking I could place all of them under the same category, but Job Hero helped me understand that there are sections. All right, certifications are to be placed in certification section, different from education. Your education has to do with your degree, whether you have an OND, an HND, or according to the degrees that is applicable to your country. All right, so you do the same thing using these three icons here. If you want to edit them, you want to delete anyone, or you want to move them to the proper position, and then you scroll down to check that they are properly placed. Okay, if they are all set and good to go, you move ahead to the skills and click on next. It tells you that we are moving forward to the skill section. Click on next again, and then it takes you to the skill section. Now, this is the skill section, and these are the kind of interface that interests me about Job Hero, because under Job Hero you are given suggestions based on industry experiences so that you know exactly what kind of words to use on your CV. All right, I'll show you a quick one. Now, under the skill section, what you want to do here is you want to put in either the title of your skill or the industry where your skill is applicable, or just a keyword related to your skill. So for instance, my skill is social media management. All right, so the title is social media manager. Okay, so I am choosing social media manager, and then it will automatically give me a drop down of different skills. Okay, different skills under social media manager or under social media management, or rather it gives you different skills that is applicable to a social media manager. Do you understand that? Now you can scroll down, and as soon as you see all these skills, you see the one that is applicable to you. Once you click on them, let's say for instance market research is applicable to me. As soon as I click on them, it will automatically add that skill to your skill set that is on your CV, because everything here makes up your skill set on your CV. So if you find any skill that you feel does not apply to you, you can also quickly highlight them and delete them, and then look for skills that are applicable to your profession. which is social media manager in my case. Okay, so this is one of the things that Job Hero helps you do. It helps you to streamline your CV such that there's a coherence. All right, everything just tallies and everything makes sense. Not having the skill of an accountant and having a job title of a social media manager, it doesn't really make sense. Okay, so you want to make sure that your skill aligns with your career or your profession. All right, so this is all that is applicable to social media manager. I can go ahead and even change it if I am a web designer or web developer, whatever it is. I put in, you can see options are already dropping down for me. I can say I'm a web developer. As soon as I put in the title, it will throw out available skill set to a web designer or a web developer rather. You can see agile workflow, you can see website optimization, you can see web development project, software best practices. These are core skills that are crucial or very focused to this particular skill set here, which is web developer. Okay, so these are industry expected skill that a web designer or a web developer rather is supposed to have. Of course, you must not have them. If you don't have them, there's no point telling lies. You can just scroll down to see other skill that may be applicable to your profession and then choose them accordingly. All right. So once that is done, you want to click on next to move to the summary. Just as it was done for you during this skill set, it can also be done for you with summary. What do I mean? We click on next to move over to summary, and then this summary, once you choose your job title or a keyword or an industry keyword that is related to your job, okay, it will give you a description. Remember, on your CV, there is a section called profile summary or job summary, okay, or professional summary or whatever it is you call it according to how it's applicable to your country. Now, this Job Hero helps you to get a well written or a well structured professional summary for your CV based on industry experience. So once you plug in your job title here, in my case, social media manager, okay, you can see expert recommended. Just read through and you see knowledgeable social media manager experienced in executing social media strategies across social platforms, demonstrated time management and collaboration skills. Okay, demonstrated time management and collaboration skills, flexes easily with new information, and branding changes to consistently exceed targets for engagement, acquisition, and retention. This is an excellent profile summary for a social media manager. And what happens? As soon as I click on it, watch what happens. As soon as I click on it, you can see I already have some here. I can decide to take all this out. I can decide to take it all out and just fix this. But there's something you want to be careful of. You don't want to copy and paste because there are several other people like you using this platform. So you want to add a few things and make this very summary personalized. Okay, you personalize it such that it is yours, not just something you moved from online space and then on your CV pasted. All right. So you want to make sure that you personalize whatever it is that you're copying from here. So as it is said, these are recommendations. They are not to be pasted on your CV. Okay. So you can also get other recommendations like this, and there are others that may not be recommended, but they also are suitable for the job role that you are creating a profile summary for. All right. So you can see here it says, briefly tell us about your background. This is just giving you a template to use. So you can click on any of these. And even if you click on more than one, you can see it will go over into that section. And you can always do what? Edit them to your taste. Okay, so I can actually add even more than one option from here and then begin to edit them so that it suits my job description. Okay, and that's once you're done with that, you want to click on next, which is the extra section. Are there anything extra that you want to add? All right, this is where you can add them. You can see here we have certifications, we have additional information, we have website portfolios and profiles, we have affiliations, we have accomplishments, or if you think there are other things that can be added that is not present here, you have the option to add them here. Just simply tick on them Click on this option and then create a category for that on your CV. Any option that applies to you here, just click on it, okay, so that it can appear as a category on your CV. And as soon as you click on it and you go next, it will take you to that category so that you can fill in the information that concerns that category. And that is how you continue until you are done. So for now, I don't want to add any other category to the CV. I'll just click on next. Once I click on next, it shows me a sample of the CV that has been created for me based on all the information that I have supplied. You can see this is the profile summary which I just placed here. All right, I copied from the Job Hero template. Okay, so if there's any section that I want to edit, just hover your mouse over it. If you feel there's a mistake there, you can use the pencil icon again to edit it. It will take you back to the page where you get to edit this section. If it is a profile summary section, you can see it. It is showing you a pencil icon to edit it, or if you want to take it out entirely, you can delete it. Or if you want to move it about, just like we explained in the previous section, you can just use this icon to move it around. All right. You can also scroll down to be sure that everything is in proper place. And if you feel for any reason you don't like this template, you want to change it to another template, feel free. That is the essence of all these templates here. You can see the more I hover around the template, the more it is giving me different styles, font style, designs, and then everything bordered around, making my CV perfectly suited for professional submission. Okay, so once I'm done with all this, I can just go ahead after I've chosen the fitting or a perfect template for it that is suited to my taste. All right, I click on save and next. Now, this is where you now create an account. Okay, remember all we have been doing is creating a CV, even though we started with a sign up. Remember, we started with a sign up, and to this point, we have been creating the CV. So our CV is actually ready. All we need to now do next is to create an account. Proper sign up now. So once you put in your email address and then you put in your password, okay, to sign up. If you already have an account, you want to sign in. You can sign in with your Facebook account, you can sign in with Google. All right, either ways. So once you put in the information that is required, if you're signing up, you click on save next. But in my case, I already have an account with them, so I'll just go ahead and sign in with Google. All right, so I'm signing in presently with Google, and then my information is out. I'll just click on this information here. That's the option I'll be using to sign in. And then once I'm signed in, it will then take me over to the CV. Now, the CV is ready to be printed. This is where it gets dicey for some persons. If you check here, you see it says for 1 month full access, pay $24. For annual access, pay $71.40. But you can get this at a cheaper rate if you just want to download it for probably you need a free trial for 14 days. You can see that. When I tried this personally, I think I was charged about roughly 1,000 naira or thereabout, which is worth having to worth more rather. It is worth more than having to type everything by myself. So this is just like a done for you kind of CV. So if I click on continue right now, it would basically take me through where I need to put in my information. You can see right here it is giving me for $24 because I have used my own free version. All right, but for you who will be using this for the first time, yours will probably be between $2 or thereabouts, okay, which is what I got the first time as well. So you can use that option, and that first time option will enable you to download as many template styles as possible. That's basically what I did. All right, and that was why I am able to have so many templates. Let me quickly show us some of the templates I have gotten from Job Hero. Now this is my file folders, okay, on my PC. You can see I have a whole section on Job Hero. Okay, these are the resumes and then the cover letters. I was able to, use that period of 2 weeks free trial, even though I was charged about 1,000 or thereabout. once I put in my card details, they charged me, and I was able to download even more than what 1,000 would have worth. All right. So, or what was worth more than 1,000, rather, that's the best way to put it. So, if I open this Job Hero now, you see these are cover letters and different CV templates that I actually copied from Job Hero. So, I just kept downloading as many templates as possible using the template I mean, the CV I already have. So now I don't need to go back to Job Hero to actually edit my profile or my CV anymore. All I just need to do is, because I was able to download both in PDF version and in the Word document version, so I can always edit from my Word document and then, give it a twist in a way that suits whatever job that I am applying for. So this is basically how you can actually go about opening a Job Hero account and creating a CV for yourself, so that you save yourself the stress of having to pay some exorbitant amount to people who want to help you create a CV, or having to go through the stress of typing everything from start to finish. I hope this information was helpful. If it was, kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can always get notifications when videos like this drop on this channel. And if this video was helpful to you, do well to click on that thumbs up button so that people like yourself can also have access to this particular video. And until we meet again in another video, don't forget the description right there has the details of everything you need about this video and some other information of other videos that may be helpful to you as far as this channel is concerned. So until we meet again in another video, you stay blessed. Thank you for joining.